G-Weave, Gajay Martashev, and Walt Tugo May. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you're all doing well. God bless each and every one of you. So, just let me know in the live chat if everything's okay. I had a bit of technical issues there before I started the stream, so that's why I'm a wee bit late. Please let me know how the video is, quality-wise, buffering, audio. Please let me know if everything's alright, because it seems to be buffering on my end. I don't know, something wrong with my internet again. Just let me know, please, in the live chat how everything's sounding, how everything looks, etc., right? How the quality of video is, quality audio, is it buffering, etc. Please let me know. All good, says Laura. Thank God for that. Okay. Good stuff, good stuff. Adjust my audio a wee bit here. My mic. Check 1 2, check 1 2. Okay. All good. Okay, good. So just I think there's an issue with my internet, you know. YouTube is bad all day. Right, okay. So welcome to the show, everybody. My name is Niall McConnell. Sound, buffering, picture good, a couple of flashes. What does it mean, flashes? No, guys. Just everyone in the live chat, please let me know. What is going on? Good evening, all. Says, open arms for Jesus. Good to see you. See, I don't know. My feed here's buffering. I don't know what. Is it me, my end, or what's going on? Okay. So welcome to the show, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. As it pick is freezing a little bit. Oh, Lord, save us and bless us. I don't know. Why is it? I do. I don't know what. It seems like my computer is now freezing. Oh my God. Like I got a new computer like a number of months ago, like a fast computer. Now this thing's frozen. I don't know. Is it this mouse maybe needs to be charged? I don't know. Or maybe this mouse needs to be charged. Hold on, I'm not sure. Seems to be a bit better now. I don't know. Sorry everyone about this. My SAT attack support from Jerry City. Well, everything okay from my side. The sound and picture is good. Right, okay. Sound, buffering, picture good. Okay. Age of Random says, let's talk about the dissident action lately. Is that, you know, about that video that I think is just Gardaí or intelligence services put, you know, there's men with the balaclavas and the weapons. I think that is I think that's just intelligence services. I don't think it's real at all. Mouse in the house. Right, okay. Seems to be buffering a lot. I don't know why that is. Like, let's see. Let's do an internet speed test here to see, because like I should have high quality internet, fast computer. So I don't know. Shouldn't be any issues at all. So let's see. Run a speed test here. So let me know in the live chat where you're all from as I run the speed test here. See, I think something's wrong. This just keeps cutting in and out too. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, having serious issues here. We charge this thing here too for a minute. I don't know what is going on. It's just something's seriously not right. So I'm going to chat to be right for a second while I charge that mouse too, just in case it's the mouse. But it seems to be dropping in and out of connection. So I suppose what's been going on, there's a lot been happening in Ireland. Of course, the gaslighting continues. Yeah, it says my internet connection is very, very slow, but like I have fiber optic connection. I don't know what the problem would be. It shouldn't be like that now. Why? I'm trying to think. Why would that be? Okay, we'll come back to that in a second. So gaslighting the Irish people, you know, redefining what Ireland is. You know, you saw that imam there speaking recently, calling themselves the migrants, the new Irish. You know, that very term is very loaded itself, the new Irish. Who are the new Irish? Well, first of all, it insinuates that there's an old Irish, us, the indigenous people, and we're being... Oh my God. Scared the life out of me there. Jeez. I was listening. You know who I was listening to? I was listening to that fella Nick Fuentes before I came on the show. Anybody watch him? I was listening to his live broadcast on Rumble, and I just started playing on my phone there now. Something's going on. I just think it's internet's not working. Phone starts playing random times. So let me see now. Hopefully this mouse is charged a wee bit here now, and she doesn't freeze on me. Hold on, now plug this in a bit. So sorry about the normally the technical issues are not too bad in my show. So the mouse is working anyway. Let me go to the live chat there. So Sean Maxey from Kilkenny. Good man, Sean. Thanks for joining us. See, it's buffering again in my end. Nick Fuentes has Irish blood, does he? Thought he was Italian. I don't know why the internet's so slow. My internet, let me test it again here. Need to fix that problem now. Run this again here. Look, I have fiber optic. I don't know why I would say it's slow. Yeah, it's really bad. Hey, jeez, I'm embarrassed to say what it's saying. What it is actually saying. Should be a lot better than that. It's not good there. He's a quarter Irish, okay. So what will happen to his maternal roots are Irish? Alright, okay, very good. Very good. So I was listening to Nick Fuentes there on Rumble. He does good live shows. Because I like to follow what's happening in America too. I like to see what's happening in America because it's kind of downstream. Whatever happens in America normally comes here. You know what I mean? Okay, look, everybody, we're going to keep her that here, right? I don't like that. I'm going to shut that down, my YouTube feed, because it keeps buffering and it's really annoying me. So I'm going to just shut that down, right? Shut that down. How's me? I'm live on Instagram too. No sound, says that man. Right, okay. I'll keep her listening now. Okay. So I got lots to discuss tonight. We're going to see a large player as Gilligan here first before we get into tonight's action. So please join us. Nanyam nahar gus avek agus spirit neve amen. Ar nahar atar now go ni for Danium go died the rate go nyanter the holler and talab mar yanter now. Ar nar na hul to do new agus might do our fecta. Mar a waihamage dar vecta na fian ac na election a gahu ac sir shina ulk amen. Nanyam nahar gus avek agus spirit neve amen. Okay, everybody, how's it going? So all of a sudden, my internet is just really, really poor. It's fine all day. Then as soon as I went live, it just doesn't like it at all. Anyway, let's keep her lit, right? So, what have I got first for you? Let me rearrange something here. Pull one Chrome browser over here. All right. Okay. Right. Let's see now. What button do I press again here? This one here, is it? Ah, that one there. Is that right? That looks about right. I suppose. Okay. So, anti-Irish groups are going around Dublin City and removing the Irish tricolour and replacing it with Palestinian flags, pride flag, and Ukrainian flags. These self-admitted racist groups have a deep-seated hatred for Ireland and the Irish people. And here we will show you this article here by the Irish News. Dublin's Flag Wars Council urged to petition residents on removal of tricolours. Tensions rise in capital as anti-racism groups respond to the far right by hoisting Palestinian pride and Ukrainian flags, among others. It's quite unbelievable. They're calling for the removal of our national flag, the Irish tricolour, and replacing it with foreign flags, Palestinian pride and Ukrainian flags. This is Ireland. It's not like the tricolour or some kind of far right symbol of it. This is our national flag. This is the flag that was hoisted upon the GPO. Yeah, Sean Mack says removing the Irish flag is treasonous, 100%. What is happening to Ireland? And I guarantee the overwhelming vast majority of the Irish people would be completely opposed to this. They're not offended by the Irish tricolour. Irish patriots, they love their country. They see it being attacked on all fronts. We're being told that we're the old Irish and the new Irish are taking our place. This is population replacement. The Irish people are the indigenous people to this land. We are an ethnic group, whether you like it or not. Not anybody can call themselves Irish. Michael John says, how safe is Dublin now? How safe is Ireland now? Well, Dublin is not very safe, I must say that. Ireland in general is quite safe, I would say, for the most part, but no, it's not as safe as it was 20 years ago. And I would put that largely down to mass migration. It's a soft invasion. Well, Reno, any other time in history, this would be called a flat-out invasion. There's no other way to put it. Sean Mack says, not very safe for the Irish people these days. No, it's not. It's really not. There's no logic behind it. These people are just nuts, says Teresa. Yep, you're right there. Colin McMenamin. For Ireland, I will not let her name. We the Irish hold deep roots. Yes, you're right there, Colin. When I lived there, everyone flew flags, says Justin Fleming. Chill Winston says, I don't know the new Irish. They'll never be Irish, just as they'd never be English either. Well, it's the erasure of the European white man. And the far left, if you ever listen to them, and not even the far left, like Fianna Fáil too, they're left wing. They're all right wing. Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael, Sinn Féin. I consider them all far left because there's no difference in any of them. They all carry the same policies. They all support open borders, mass immigration. They all support the murder of unborn Irish children through abortion. They support this radical brainwashing of our children in schools and foisting this silly flag, this LGBT flag. They all support the war in Ukraine. Like, you tell me where they differ. They're all the same. They're all far left. And they are rewriting history. They are now telling us that the men of 1916, Irish patriots of day gone by, were support of multiculturalism, that they believed in a multicultural Ireland. They believed in diversity. And what an absolute load of nonsense. The men of 1916 and the men before that, they believed in an ethnic Ireland. They believed in a Gaelic Ireland. Arthur Griffith talked about this, I think, after the First World War in 1913, when he said, bringing in hordes of Africans. Now, I'm being very nice here because he used lots of different terms that I can't really repeat in the stream. Hordes of Africans and people from the Asiatic race. Bringing them into Europe was a betrayal, and it was treasonous to the white man because Europe belonged to the white man. Now, this was Arthur Griffith, the founder of Sinn Féin. And look at the modern, progressive, liberal Sinn Féin now. The complete opposite. Arthur Griffith wanted an ethnic Gaelic Ireland, and he believed that Europe belonged to the white man, which it does. I believe that too. So sorry, let me go to the live chat here. They're hanging men and women for the wearing of the green. Michael John Dennis says, I'm terrified of coming home since the stabbings in Dublin since my last visit in October 2022. Well, like, it's happening now on a daily basis. Colin says, I grew up in Derry, born in 1974. I love those that are anti-Irish patriots, but we must look to the past to find real men. Maybe I don't understand your comment there. Open arms for Jesus. Trust me, within the next 2 years, Islam will cause more trouble all over the world. Well, we'll see it. We are already seeing it. The burning of churches in France. We see it in Ireland. Was a couple of men in Sligo there not so long ago got their heads cut off by an Iranian or an Iraqi. He was steeped in the belief of Islam. Kieran says, I was raised in Africa. I'm not African. Just my parents were setting up hospitals. Okay. Now let's play this. We got a wee clip here, right? Now what button do I press here now? I'm going to play a wee video. I've just changed things up a wee bit. What's this one here, is it? Ah, that should work there. Okay. So they're bringing in white privilege nonsense into our schools. So they're going to be brainwashing our children, telling them that, just by you being born white, by you being born Irish, that you have some sort of privilege and you're some sort of evil person. Now, this was put to one of the Irish ministers, I believe, by Gripped Media. So let's see what he has to say for himself.
Minister, as you know, many of the so-called anti-racist NGOs which your department funds promote the idea of white privilege, the idea that all white people are inherently privileged because of their skin colour. Isn't that a racist idea in and of itself? And is this a good use of taxpayer money?
I disagree. I don't think the concept of white privilege is a racist concept, and we fund different organisations through different departments that I work in, and some of them may use that language and they're entitled to. We fund them under specific objectives. They apply for grants, and if they fulfil the criteria under those grant applications, they can qualify for funding from the department.
How is it not racist? I mean, if you were to make a broad brush generalisation about any other racial group and say all black people are inherently privileged, for example, you would say that's an offensive statement, I presume.
I suppose white privilege talks about power and who's got the power in a society as well. It will differ from society to society as well, and I think it's a relevant concept to put out there in terms of Irish society.
It's unbelievable. The long walk through the institutions. They want power. They're taking the power off us, the indigenous people of Ireland, the ethnic Irish, and hand it over to the foreigners. That's what it's all about. What's wrong with the Irish controlling Ireland? What's wrong with the Irish having power in Ireland, of our own country, of our own land? What is wrong with that? Listen to what he says. The white people have power. What? In Europe? What's wrong with white people having power in Europe? Would you say that to Nigerians living in Nigeria? About black privilege in Nigeria? Oh, the Nigerians have black privilege in Nigeria and they must give it off to a load of white people. Like, I obviously don't support that. I think that the Africans should, if they can prosper in their African countries, they should be able to prosper. I've nothing against that. But why should we give up our countries? Why should we give up power in Ireland, in England, in Scotland, Wales, Germany, France, Sweden? Why should we hand up our power that we have to non-white Europeans? It doesn't make any sense. As someone says in the comments there, white people worldwide are the minority. Yeah, Sean Mack makes a very good point. Did we have white privilege under 800 plus years of Norman English and British rule? Yeah, you make a very good point. Was that white privilege as well? It's unbelievable. And is he Fine Gael or Fianna Fáil? I don't know who he is. He's not Sinn Féin. He's Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael. See, these people are just as bad. They're all the same. All the same. Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael, Sinn Féin. There's no difference in any of them. But if you listen to Sinn Féin, you swear Fine Gael are like Ono Duffy's. Fine Gael, the 1930s. But there's no difference between any of them. There's no difference between Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael, Sinn Féin. Not a bit of difference. All major policies, important policies, they all support the same thing. Aaron Brown says, greetings from New Jersey. A little late to the stream, but I'm here now. Good man, Aaron. Thanks for joining us. How's the stream going? Is it regarding quality-wise, video quality-wise, lagging, buffering, audio quality? Just please let me know in the live chat. How's it going there? Because I seem to have an internet issue when I started the stream. I don't know why that is. Anyway, we'll keep it little now. Okay. Okay, here we have an African lecturing European people of Irish descent. You're not talking about people from Sweden, England, or America who moved here. It's a specific group you're talking about. Nigerian woman Vanessa Ogbonna says Irish people talking about black and brown crime stats is racism. Let's have a wee watch here.
It's not racist for you to want better for your country. It's racist because the only thing you're targeting is black and brown people. Because immigration is not a black and brown thing. But when we say immigration, thinking and talking about black and brown people in this country, you're not talking about anybody from Sweden who moved over. You're not talking about people from England who moved over. You're not talking about Americans who moved over there. It's a specific group of people that you're talking about, and that's why it's racist. It's not because obviously wanting better for your country, wanting a safer country, wanting better policies for this country, wanting a better economic status for this country is not racist, right? But when you target only black and brown people to get there, that's when it's racist. And I think it's really hard to have those conversations when it's like people will bring out stats and they'll be like, oh, well, these kind of people have done this and these kind of people have done that. And it's like, objectively, people who do bad things should be persecuted for that thing. But when you only have energy when they're black and brown, that's when it becomes racist. If you
Okay, so pointing out that migrants, foreigners, are committing crime at a lot higher level, a lot higher rate than the indigenous people of Ireland, that is racist. How dare you point out that that Africans commit crime? You know, what about that African there that raped multiple elderly people in that old folks home who came here illegally, destroyed his passport, but he was allowed to work in an old folks home, and that story has gone very, very silent. Remember that one? Yeah, they should be very grateful the Irish missionary priests and nuns in Africa educated them. Yeah. So let me go back there to see what everyone said about the stream. All good. I'm listening from Helsinki. Good stuff. All good from my side. Good stuff. It's good. Niall says open or Sarinum. Volume is fine. Buffering a little bit. Better, Niall. Everything is fine on my end. Okay. Seems to be all right. Okay. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay. So, look, everybody. What's everybody saying there? Niall, do you have any details of any information in relation to common protests and marches in the new year? I don't have any information about any protests because, see, kind of winter time now is cold, it's wet, it's windy, it gets dark pretty early, 4 o'clock, 4:30. There's not a lot happening, I suppose, but if there is anything happen, you'll be the first to hear about it. I'll let you know. Yes, Derek, you're right. Genocide is happening in Ireland and it must stop. Yes, it is happening. It is absolutely happening. So look, for those who don't know, my name is Niall O'Connell. I'm from Castlefin, County Donegal. Our political movement is Shield na Hern, Ireland's fastest growing political movement in the whole island of Ireland. And did you see, I saw there, this time last week, actually, there was a so-called hit piece done on myself. And one of them rag mainstream media news outlets. And, you know, they were giving out about me selling butcher boxes. How dare he sell meat boxes? Why would anybody want to buy from me? They'd far rather go to Tesco, Asda, Lidl, Aldi, and buy their meat from there. Support the huge corporations that's destroying farming. No. Why would you want to support this man? And why would you support local farmers, local butchers? No. But these people live in a bubble up in the leafy suburbs of Dublin. They absolutely despise peasants like me and you. They hate the people from Donegal. Donegal, the forgotten county, the most impoverished county in the whole 32 counties of Ireland. The highest levels of emigration. And I'm trying to do something different. I'm helping farmers boycott the middleman who's taking all the profits. We're selling direct to consumer with our butcher box, and we're getting attacked from the elite up in Dublin. It's absolutely disgusting. These people live up in their ivory towers and attack me because I'm trying to do something different, because I'm selling butcher boxes online, and mocking me and laughing at me. What an absolute joke. So anyway, look, you can support our work a number of ways. Why don't you just put the middle finger up to these treasonous journalists who are attacking me? And why don't you support our work by ordering from our shop? We actually launched a brand new shop. We put a lot of effort into it. So you can buy straight from our shop. I'm trying to get my internet's so slow here. The internet's slow up here in Donegal. We definitely are the forgotten county. Like my internet was grand all day. I'm trying to load my shop here, and it's just this internet's just not working. Let me see here now, right, Law.
It's not racist for you to want better.
Shush, African. Hold on now. There we go. So what button do I press? Here, that one there. So this is the shop here. You get all sorts of wonderful things here. Let me see if I can zoom in a wee bit. Does that help anything? No, not. So we actually got a Christmas butcher box that's available now. So I think you have about 1 week to order now. Christmas butcher box. If the image would ever load there. So you get what do you get in the butcher box? You get turkey crowns, streaky bacon, sausage, gammon, black pudding, white pudding, sausage meat, and Kerrygold butter. That's the Christmas butcher box. What else have we got? Now this is grass-fed. Now turkey and ham is a bit different, but now what we normally sell is the beef butcher boxes, the pork butcher boxes, lamb butcher box, all grass-fed, all Donegal's finest beef, lamb and pork delivered to your front door anywhere in the island of Ireland, all 32 counties, and England, Scotland and Wales. So support farmers, boycott Asda, Lidl, Aldi, etc. Support Irish farmers, support Irish butchers, support Irish abattoirs, guaranteed non-halal. And you can order your beef butcher box, lamb, pork, Christmas box down below this video in the description, or click the link in my bio. No matter where you're watching, support our work, support Irish farmers. And now we've got all sorts of wonderful things here on our shop. Let me go to the home page here, if the Donegal internet will allow me. So we've got actually very, very popular here is our official Shield and Hearn Regatta waterproof beautiful jacket. It's got the embroidery here too on the jacket, if the image will ever load. There you go there. It's embroidered here. It's fleeced inside, got jackets, got a hood, real Fenian jacket. We got all sorts of sizes, and we dispatch worldwide. The only things we don't dispatch worldwide is the butcher boxes, but everything else, look. And Christmas is coming up. Boycott Amazon. Support our work, and anything that comes into us, we put it straight back into the movement. You saw there the past year what we've been up to. Going to every single protest in Ireland, handing out tens of thousands of flags for free, bringing our banners, bringing our placards, doing live streams, doing interviews, promoting these wee small towns that have got iPass centres opening up in them, like Roscommon, like Sligo, like Bundoran. We went up to Newry. Remember the protesting up in Newry, protesting the sanctuary city? We went to Drogheda. We went to Athlone. I know I'm forgetting places. Castle Blaney, Carrickmacross, to name a few. RD. No, we went to all these places, brought our flags, did live streams, raised awareness, and any money that comes into our movement goes straight back in again. So we've got the Dewey Reams Holy Bible. We've got Ireland is Full stickers. We got brown scapulars, Easter lily badges, the handbook for the New Fenian, 4 beautiful Catholic posters there. So you can go to our shop. Make sure you order. Like, if you want to get your orders dispatched this coming week, you have to order tonight, because we'll download all our orders tomorrow morning early, and we'll work on them tomorrow, get them sent out. But then, if you order during the week, you'll have to wait till the following week. So if you want it, make sure you get your stuff for Christmas. Order now, everybody, all right? So that's our Irish Patriot store. Click down below in the bio or in the description. Support us now. And that so-called hit piece by that, rag newspaper were given out about how expensive it was. Well, it's actually not. You go into a butcher and you'll spend €25 a kilo, if not more, on sirloins, ribeyes. But in our butcher box, you get 16 kilos for €180. I don't know. What's the math on that? Just over €10 a kilo. So and that's 100% grass fed, the highest quality beef, lamb, and pork in the world, bar none. Anybody who gets the beef box, butcher box, the lamb, pork, always say it's fantastic. Really, really high quality. Really high quality. Tangent says, I got my calendar paper yesterday. Good man. 100%. Okay, let's keep it. I've got more to cover tonight, actually. Let me go to my YouTube stream here to see what's... why is it so slow? Like, I need to figure out why that is, because I was doing administrative work today on my computer and everything was working fine, so I don't know why all of a sudden I'm trying slow. Give us an overview on the Fenian book if you have time. Look, we will, of course. That's a book we wrote ourselves, right? If I X'd it, if I lost it, I shouldn't have closed that down. You know what the Donegal internet speed is like here. I've got to open it up again. Anyway, Handbook of the New Fenian is a book we wrote ourselves on what we think it means to be an Irish nationalist. There's a lot of confusion out there, but we've written a very high quality book, kind of a guidebook for young men and young women in today's modern world. It was written by myself and one or two other patriots in the movement who want to remain anonymous for obvious reasons. But the Handbook of the New Fenian is a very, very important book to us. We spend a lot of time and effort, and not only is it a very good read, but it's one of the most beautiful books I've ever seen. It is a hardback linen book. Let me see now. How do I press this button here? This one here. There, look. So that's the book there, Handbook for the New Fenian. You can get it on our shop as well. It's actually on sale at the minute for Christmas. So don't forget, Christmas around the corner. If you want to get your loved one a nice gift, feel free. Link for the shop is down below. Yeah, no, the quality of the pork is fantastic. We eat, like, the pork box is really good. And again, the pork, right, the sausages and bacon, no nitrates. You tell me, right, where you'll get nitrate-free pork, nitrate-free bacon. We eat bacon multiple times a day. The bacon is incredible. Streaky bacon, really, really high quality. Pork box is fantastic. And you get pork, and where else would you get pork T-bones? Pork T-bone steaks, pork chops, pork belly. What else is in the pork box? Pork box is really, really good. Really, really good value for money. 16 kilos for €180 delivered to your front door. Can't beat that. What about approaching middle-aged Fenians? Well, you'll still get a good read out of it. It'll do you no harm. Brush up on what it means to be a Fenian. Okay, let's keep her that right. Don't forget to, we got the Christmas butcher box as well. Before I play the next clip, you can also join as a member. I forgot about that. This is our political movement, Shield and Hearn. Get your membership now before Christmas, or you want to buy a membership for your loved one. And this is what you get in the membership pack here. This is the standard membership. This isn't the gold membership. We've got 2 tiers, standard and gold. Click the link in our bio and get your orders in now. That's the Shield and Hearn membership. Click the link in the bio. Join as a member. Support our work. Any money that comes in goes straight back into the movement. Okay? So good stuff, everybody. Let's keep her that now. This is the type of people, this is the type of culture, right, we're bringing into our country. What button do I press here? This one here? Right, okay. It's hard to believe this is real. Why do people live this way? Why don't they exercise some discipline over their own behavior? Utterly disgusting. Well, we're not all the same, are we? Let's watch this video. This is Bangladesh, is it? And this is the type of people we're bringing into our country. Like India, Bangladesh. Two cheeks of the, you know the saying.
I became the
Let's play this clip here.
trash king.
I'm the trash king now, boys.
I was walking through old Dhaka when I smelled something strange. I followed the smell around the corner and then I froze. Right in front of me there was a river of trash. I decided to follow it, but for that I had to cross it.
Look at that, the mountain of trash. Imagine living in an area like this. God damn. Yeah, I'm the trash king now. I'm the trash king now, boys. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Then I continued walking along the edge and the smell was getting stronger and the river kept going and going. Every time I turned a corner, I expected to see the end. And the whole time, one question was stuck in my head. Where does this river start?
I cannot unsee what I've just seen, and I have to show you as well.
After walking for what felt like forever, I realized something. There was no beginning, no big hole, no factory pipe, no giant trash monster hiding behind a wall. The trash river didn't come from one place. It came from everywhere.
I don't know how long have I been walking. It's just never ending, bro. It's just never ending. It's still going.
Every house, every shop, every alley, it was endless. And this is a story of how...
There you go. That is Bangladesh for you. Well, same thing as India, really. I don't see any difference between them two people. Same people. And this is what we're importing in Ireland. What, 2,000 Indians coming into Ireland every single week? Depends on which week you look at. Buying up all the property. Importing that type of culture into Ireland. Anyway, let's keep it out here. Sean Mack says you have to raise funds to run and promote a campaign for elections and protests. Well, 100%. See, this is the problem, right? Sean, you make a very good point, right? Because when it comes to election times, right, all the right-wing or nationalist parties are always whinging and always complaining that they have no money to run in elections. You know, they don't do any fundraising. That's the problem. They have no money to run the elections. And unfortunately, Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael, Sinn Féin, because they hit the 2% quota, they get reimbursed. Any money they spend, they get reimbursed. But like people like myself don't. If you don't get elected, you have to pay for everything. You know, the last local elections there, I almost got elected. It was a handful of votes from getting elected. And unfortunately, foreign nationals can't vote in elections in Ireland, so they were being bussed in. If that didn't happen, I would have got elected as a local councillor, but it wasn't to be. God had different plans. So, you know, I thought I ran a very good campaign. If you remember the local elections, we ran a fantastic campaign, but it was because of your support, you know. So I look, just really appreciate everyone supporting the live chat. Great to see you all. Good group of people in there. So I said, if you want to join as a member, you can do so. Join our political movement, Shield and Hair. We'd really appreciate it. Support our work. Get your membership pack now. So what else have we got in store for you here now? Okay, so this is India, right? Let's play this clip here. Okay, let's have a wee glimpse in. Let's check in with India because we are importing so many of them into Ireland.
Look at the trash there. Look at this.
Hello.
Guess where he pushed it?
Where?
On the tracks.
Really? Amazing.
Unreal, mate. All of it just shoved onto the tracks. Yeah. You see me filming as well, I didn't care.
But you don't think it's wrong.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the trains of India. Look at the trash there.
Yep, there you go. Welcome to India. We're bringing thousands and thousands of them to Ireland. Hey, bringing that type of people to Ireland. Do it again. Now, no, I'll be running an election again, don't worry. I ran elections in 2020. I ran the election in 2024. And I'll be running in the elections again whenever they come around. So, great stuff. Look, thanks everybody for tuning in tonight. I really appreciate it. My name is Niall McConnell from Castlefin, County Donegal. There's a number of ways you can support our work. I know a lot of you would have watched me in the past year and probably a number of years and seen the work that we've done. We helped stop the iPass centres all over Ireland. So if you want to support us, there's a number of ways. Like Christmas is coming up, so why don't you get a loved one, a gift, boycott Amazon, support real Irish nationalists. If my Donegal internet would just load here, we'll be all right. We'll just wait here for the old Donegal broadband. If it ever would load. We are definitely the forgotten county, as I say. Tangent, is that who I think it is? I'm gonna make you mod. You messaged me recently, didn't you? How do I make you mod? I'll go on YouTube to it. Hold on, I'm here. Finally it's worked, or finally it's loaded. My goodness. Okay, that button there, is it? Okay, so this is our shop. If you want to support us, get your gifts now for Christmas. Make sure, look, if you want to get it this week, order now tonight. Because if you order during the week next week, you'll have to wait till the following week. So order now. We've got Christmas boxes, Fenian jackets, Irish language books. We've got our one-way Irish turf peat incense burner. Very popular. Bundles of Irish flags. We've got Ireland's full stickers, Holy Bible, Dewey Reams. We've got Easter Lily badges, brown scapulars, handbook for the New Fenian, and much, much more. So have a look there. Butcher boxes, flags. We've got lots of items on sale too, book bundles. So have a look, everybody. Okay, everybody, that's it for me tonight. Thanks so much for tuning in. We'll see you all again soon. We'll be live again Tuesday. So we'll live stream Tuesday, Thursday, Sundays at 8 p.m. We'll be keeping a lot now with the streams. And hopefully I can get my internet fixed by then, all right? So God bless us all. Erin go bra.